Obviously, you want to kill it to us, college. It's cool. It skipped a little bit, but it's alright.
Just a little delayed, but it's straight.
Yeah, probably that
Keep
outlook.
it shit right there. Yeah, it's delayed.
All right. Keepers of sheep. Indoor camp. And before we begin, we like to first start off by giving all praise, all honor, and all glory to the Most High.
Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahushua Ba'Shem Kakodash.
Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, Shalom, and Shalom Sophia.
Shalom.
All right, and again, as always, we are the Hebrew Israelites, prophesying to the Hebrew Israelites, so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. All right, and today's lesson will be titled, "If you don't believe by now, in that day you will." And this count, it's not centered around anything particular, but I want to hit on that. I sent it to the group chat. The scoffer, the little fat dude, light skinned dude, and that's just somebody want to grab that. The last days, scoffers and mockers shall arise, but that's just he just proving the point that is prophecies coming to pass. He just proving the point that he is a scoffer, he is a mocker, and that he don't understand the scriptures, right? And jakes like that in the times to come, those gonna be the ones that wish, all right, because they knew. If you listen to the video, he called on the true name. He said Yahweh, all right. He said Yahweh Shah. So he gonna get it, right? He gonna get many stripes. Somebody got that. Bring that out.
This is the book of 2 Peter, chapter 3 and verse 3. Knowing this first, that there shall come in the last days scoffers, walk after their own lusts. Let me keep going.
Yeah.
Verse 4 saying, where's the promise of his coming? For since the fathers fell asleep, all things continue as they were.
See, that's the thing. Obviously, he done seen the prophets. Obviously, he done seen the men of the Lord, and he understand the doctrine. He understand what's said in the scriptures. And he think it's supposed to come like that. He thinking the kingdom of heaven is gonna be, how he perceive it to be, or to his liking. But the kingdom of heaven is gonna be centered around righteousness and righteous judgment, man. Again, and just to clarify, white people will be in the kingdom of heaven. We never said it won't be white people in the kingdom of heaven. We never said that white people would be anyway, man. White people gonna be servants, all right. It may not be like the captivity that we serve, all right, picking cotton, but they will be farmers, all right. They will be house hands. They will be servants and maids. Who you think gonna tend our children and our women while we out exploring the rest of the planet? We explore the other planets, man. But start back at the top on that.
This is the book of 2 Peter, chapter 3 and verse 3. Knowing this first, there shall come in the last days scoffers, walking after their own lusts, and saying, where's the promise of his coming? For since the fathers fell asleep, all things continue as they were.
And see, again, people like that see Esau still on top. That's why it's roughly paraphrased. It says the kingdom of heaven is within you. And another precept, without a vision, the people perish, man. So he don't see the coming of the Most High. He don't see righteousness being fulfilled. He don't see judgments going down the earth. All he see is Donald Trump being elected, people filing for their taxes, people still buying cars, people waiting on the Jordans in February. He see life still going on. So he says, okay, hell, we in good case. What scripture says, they think themselves to be in good case, all right? And then what? Sudden destruction. Brothers ain't got that, man. I can roll off that.
I remember, it's just really another point I remember I seen in one of his comments. Some Eve comment that was like, what is the true name? Or he was like, Jesus Christ is the true name. But
I saw that comment.
You know what I'm saying? But like, these are just ways to know how ignorant he is, because we know that's not a true name. Like the letter J was created way after Yahushua, man. So that it's impossible for that to be the true name. But again, it just shows how ignorant he is. Or just bouncing off of that point that you was making about how you talking about all white people. You know what I'm saying? The people who are truly in this truth, we understand that it's not a skin color doctrine. You know what I'm saying? This is about nationality. Where you truly come from. You know what I'm saying? Who who is your father, who is his father, and so on and so forth, right? Esau, Edom is going to be in captivity, you know what I'm saying? It's going to happen. But there's also Edomites who look like Jakes, you know what I'm saying? And vice versa. There's Jakes who look like Esau, Edom, man. So, you know, that's just another thing that needs to be debunked, is that this is a skin color thing. It's just strictly white people. No, man, it's about, you know what I'm saying, who you are, you know what I'm saying, where you come from, it's your nationality. You know, which y'all, if y'all have a point.
I got a piece of the back you up real quick. As soon as I find it.
Shoot, like, I can break this out.
Bring it
You know,
out.
just what you was saying about like how it ain't no color in it. Jeremiah 12, verse 9. And it reads, says, "My inheritance is as unto me as a speckled bird. These birds are about me or against her. Come ye, and assemble all these beasts of the field, come to devour." But you know, a speckled bird is just a bird of many shades, man. So you know what I'm saying? Like Brother Sam, you got some Jake who look like Esau, you got some Esau who look like Jake, man. So don't be running around with that. All that color.
That's
That's it.
That's appreciate.
Yeah, 'cause that's just one. That's the one of the ways that you know the people of this world try to label us as this. You know, what I'm saying, oh, they full of hate. It's just a hate group. They racist. They don't like white people. Yeah, that's just what do you call it? That's like a stigmatism or I don't know the word I'm looking for. But that's like a label that they try to put on this. They try to, you know what I'm saying, to try to make people think that, you know what I'm saying, we don't know nothing, that we just ignorant racists, you know what I'm saying, people. You know what I'm saying? But we understand this thing is spiritual. You know what I'm saying? That's why you gotta try the spirit. You know, like it tells you that and let's see. So I think Judge Court.
This is what I got. I was gonna bring it up.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, I was gonna bring it up. This is book of John chapter 7 verse 24. Say, judge not according to the appearance, but judge righteous judgment.
So we don't judge on, you know what I'm saying, the appearance. That's why if you watching the other apostles' lives and things of that nature when they be out on the highways and byways, if somebody come up, they may look like Esau Edom, but they'll inquire with them to try their spirit, you know what I'm saying? Because this is a spiritual thing, right? If you got somebody who look like Edomite, but they come up here and, you know, they inquire, they hear you, and they don't immediately buck up against it, who knows, you know what I'm saying? They could be a Jake, you know what I'm saying, on down the line. But that was just that.
Because the Heavenly Father, you know, He scattered us through the four corners of the earth. And of course, when we were scattered abroad those other nations, of course, our people mingle with their people. So that's how we got some of our people that look like Moabites, Hamites, you know, Japanites, you know, all the other nations, because we were sleeping with those other nations as well. You understand? It's just some people's seeds are stronger than the others. You understand? Just like I got a homeboy. He looked exactly like Jake. Dark skin, dreads, you know, everything. But his father, his so-called father and grandfather are so-called Edomites, man, or so-called white men. You understand? But he looked exactly like Jake. You understand? But it's crazy.
And not to cut you off, but he possibly could be a Jake.
I was
Even
just
though
finna say that. I was just finna say that. That's crazy. I was just watching the Elders and Apostles, and they were just going into that book of Matthew, the 13th chapter. But kind of, man, he can still be Jake. I mean, still most likely be, you know, Jake an Israelite because he understand the truth. You know what I'm saying? He get the truth when I broke it down to him when I was in college. He never bucked up against it at night. But it was later on down when he told me his father was white. You understand? I'm like, damn, well, you might be Edomite, but he understand the truth and everything, though, man.
And that's the thing. That's why I say it's about the spirit, man. Because a true Edomite is not gonna be able to accept this truth. You know what I'm saying? A true Edomite are going to continuously book up. You know what I'm saying? They're not gonna. Their spirit won't be able to take heed to it. You know what I'm saying?
Kind of really, you know, really going out there. I really watching. I really had kind of did a lesson on that kind of, you know, about the so-called white man. You feel me? Just talking about, like I was talking to everybody, and sit down about that a little bit too. That so-called white, when Most High stripped their pigment from them, that white is an identifying factor of the wicked man. Because you know how we talked about, you know, when the flood happened, when he got rid of, you know, Cain and his descendants, he got rid of the wicked. That wicked spirit came back through Esau Edom. So that's just the identifying factor of who the wicked is. You know what I'm saying? They got a pigment script. That's why Edom means red. That's why you read Genesis, where it say, you know, it came out red all over. Not saying the red versus you can see, say you smack them, they turn red. You can see the blood flowing through them, man. You know what I'm saying?
Same thing with that blonde hair they got. You know what I'm saying? That's really a curse. It's like a disease. You know what I'm saying? It's not. That's just signs of having blonde hair is. You know what I'm saying? That's not a good thing. You know what I'm saying? But Eve, you know what I'm saying? They always want to look like, you know what I'm saying, like them. They never want to be, you know what I'm saying, like they were called to be. They never want to be the people that they were called to be. Right? They don't want to be Israelites. They want to be everybody else. But
Kind of quick reset, just to back brothers up. This is like just back on the point, like it's not a corner thing. It's not a what you can see thing, all right? Not even a lot of times, like what you can prove, right? But Revelation 7 and 9, it reads, "After this I beheld, and lo, a great multitude which no man could number, of all nations and kindreds and people and tongues stood before the throne and before the Lamb, clothed with white robes and palms in their hands." And see, the Christians, they get it confused, thinking it's literally our nations. But like the brother was going to, we scattered amongst our nations. So of course, and coming up, when we come back, when Yahushua beam us up, Lord, we part number. We come back. All right, all the other nations got to stand before us. They got to come stand before these. They got to check in, and be put in order. And they're gonna look like Chinese people, white people. You're gonna have England people with those French accents. You're gonna have all kind of people coming to worship Yahushua and the elect, man.
I'm gonna just bounce off that point, because some people may say, well, it says all kindreds, all tongues, all this and all that, but we know that these are just Israelites dispersed. You know what I'm saying? These are Israelite foreigners, man. So this is this is Revelation 21, and I'll start at 12, right? Because this is just proving that in order to get into the kingdom of heaven, to be a true member of the elect, you know what I'm saying, to be a true member of Israel, you gotta get through these gates, man. So, but you know what I'm saying, how are you gonna be somebody of another nation, you know what I'm saying, and get into the kingdom, but you don't got a gate to go through, you know what I'm saying? So this is Revelation 21 and 12. It says it had a wall great and high, and had 12 gates, and at the gate 12 angels, and the names written thereon, which are the names of the 12 tribes of the children of Israel. On the east 3 gates, and on the north 3 gates, and on the south 3 gates, and on the west 3 gates, man. So how are you, if you are not a descendant of the 12 tribes of Israel, how are you going to get into the kingdom of heaven? How are you going to be, you know what I'm saying, invited in? You know what I'm saying? You can't, because you don't descend from that. You know, this is it's never been open to any other type of people, any other nation of people. But that was just proving that point.
That's a perfect point. And it's like today, man. That's why Esau, in his craftiness, he changed the names of us, the names of the lands. So it's like, nobody knows who's who for real. Like you said, homeboy, he think he a Jake. He may be a Edomite. He don't know, right?
Quick precept, just to back y'all up. It's the book of, because it really go back to the law, man. Brothers was touching on it beautifully. Just saying how it's not a race thing, it's not a color thing. Like the brother brought out, man, Esau being that that lack of pigment, that skin color, that's a indicator. Just how the Israelites, being shades of brown or black is an indicator to show that we are those people along with the curses. You know what I'm saying? But then y'all go back to the law, like the brother said, Dabra was going to, man, anybody outside of the 12 tribes of the brethren of Israel, that they consider the heathen, man. You know what I'm saying? So just to bring this out, this is Leviticus 25, and I'll start at verse 45 too, because it just go back to the point like the brother was going to about Edomites, going into slavery, man. Really, all nations other than Israel, they're gonna be Israel's handmaids and bondmen. So this is Leviticus 25 and verse 45. It says, "Moreover, of the children of the strangers that do sojourn among you, of them shall ye buy, and of their families that are with you, which they beget in your land, and they shall be your possession. You shall take them as an inheritance for your children after you, to inherit them for a possession. They shall be a bondman forever. But over your brethren, the children of Israel, you shall not rule one over another with rigor," man. So like I was going to, we not, people that's in Israel, they not going to be slaves. You know what I'm saying? But, because, going back to that law, you can hire your brother, though, to do work for you, but, he wouldn't be no slave. But like Scripture telling you, going back to the law in Leviticus, it it's other heathen that was gonna be in our land for us to be a possession. Just like the brother was going to earlier, who you think gonna be taking care of our kids, doing little stuff, doing our woman feet, things of that nature in the kingdom of heaven. Cause like it was going to in verse 46, it says, "You shall take them as an inheritance for your children, man." Cause they're gonna be our possessions. They're gonna be our, like I said, our bond, man. So that's just even going back into the law, into the Old Testament, man. The heathen was always set up to be a possession, man.
I got a quick precept coming up. That's right. It's Isaiah 14, verse 1. Starting at verse 1, it says, "For the Lord will have mercy on Jacob, and will yet choose Israel, and set them in their own land. And the strangers shall be joined with them, and they shall cleave unto the house of Jacob. And the people shall take them and bring them to their place. And the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of the Lord for servants and handmaids. And they shall take them captives, whose captives they were. They shall rule over their oppressors." So much like the brothers. Isaiah 14, 1, 2. But just like the brother said, man, ain't these, like you said earlier, we not saying that. You know what I'm saying? They not gonna go to the kingdom. When they is into the kingdom, they not true life, man. They ain't of these tribes. They gonna be handmaids and servants. They gonna be slaves, man.
They're gonna have a job to do.
You know what I'm saying? Just that simple.
And then after 1,000 years, then they're gonna be done away with it. You know what I'm saying? There ain't gonna be no more of it.
What's up,
I got two precepts. Oh yeah, It's the book of Jeremiah, chapter 30 and verse 16. He said, "Therefore, all they that devour thee shall be devoured, and all thy adversaries," he said, "every one of them shall go into captivity, and they that spoil thee shall be spoiled, and all that prey upon thee will I give for a prey." So you gotta understand, as we got out of the Holy Land, and for our sins and iniquities, ever since we got out of the Holy Land, out of our land, we was thrown into, captivity under all the nations. You understand? Not just the Edomites, not just the Amorites, all the nations played in part of us being in captivity. You understand? It's what is that? Is that in Peter? I think it's in Peter over there where it talks about it as well, but if I ain't mistaken, I got one more precept. Deuteronomy chapter 30, verse 7, he's saying, "The Lord, thy power, will put all these curses upon thy enemies and on them that hate thee, which persecuted thee." So you gotta understand that the roles are going to reverse when we get into the kingdom of heaven. You understand? How we was, they slaves at a point in time, and we still are slaves, and the roles are going to flip. The tables always turn. Understand?
Yeah, hold precepts on that. I really just had a quick precept, just going into that point you brought out about the blonde hair and the skin.
Okay, you got it.
I just want to go into it biblically, because like I said, everything really go back. Pretty much everything go back to the law or to how the Lord set it up in order and decency, man. But this is Leviticus 13, and I start at verse 2. It says, "When a man shall have in the skin of his flesh a rising, a scab, or a bright spot, and it be in the skin of his flesh like the plague of leprosy," because like brothers are going to with the blonde hair, and you see that amongst people that have leprosy, man. If they have maybe white spots around their eyes, lips, or hands, that's a plague. That's a curse to the Most High. The Most High also be cursed because he did that to one of the kings. I want to say it's a count in 2 Kings. He did that to one of the kings. He gave
Moses' sister.
Yeah, Moses' sister too.
Mm-hmm.
He cursed him because what you do, I'm gonna read about it. But once the Lord do that to you, you mark as unclean. You're not to be around the congregation. You're not to be around the people. But just to continue on, I'm gonna finish on pick up at 2. It says, "Like the plague of leprosy, then shall he be brought unto Aaron the priest, or unto one of his sons the priest." So when that happened, you had to be took amongst the priests, because the priest the one that's gonna mark you unclean. But continue on, verse 3, it says, "And the priest shall look on the plague, look on the plague in the skin of the flesh, and when the hair in the plague is turned white," like the brother was saying, that color blind, that white color. It says, when the hair in the plague is turned white, and the plague in sight be deeper than the skin of his flesh, it is a plague of leprosy, and the priest shall look on him and pronounce him unclean. And I just finish off in 4. It says, "If the bright spot be white in the skin of his flesh, and in sight be not deeper than the skin, the hair thereof be not turned white, then the priest shall shut up him that have he plagued 7 days." So it basically just going into, if it's deeper than the skin, like the brother's going to, that's a plague of leprosy. That's a curse from the Most High, man. But if it's not deeper, you just unclean for 7 days, because that means it'll come back. It'll go away. So like, I just want to touch on that. The brother got points, I got it.
So really just coming off that, like you saying, then, just saying that, that's why, going back to saying it again, that's where the so-called white man come from, you feel me? When that Most High put that that curse when he talking about leprosy on Cain. You know what I'm saying? And you know that serpent they talk about, you know, they say like it's a snake, whatever. But we know that serpent was you see, it was a man of color. That same, it was spirit, that same thing that came upon Cain, man. You know, that's why quick precept right here, Genesis 3 verse 14. So see, man, once the Most High put that curse upon Cain, the way he did to his brother, you know what I'm saying? He made the so-called white man, they eat out now, you know, they the lowest of the low, man, the basis of man, man. But Genesis 3 verse 14 said, and the Lord Yahweh said unto the serpent, because thou hast done this, thou art cursed above all cattle, and every beast of the field upon thy belly shalt thou go. And we already know, man, a snake already move on his belly, you know what I'm saying? So that ain't just meaning he's a snake. That belly represent a lower state, you know what I'm saying? Like when they was in their caveman-like state, you know? That's what they were. That's when they was in their lower state, when they was in caveman. You know, like the elder was saying, man, you know, they don't make movies like it no more, but you used to see a lot of movies when Esau, or the so-called white man, used to be a caveman. You got a lot of them because they teach about their history too. But
So like, not to cut you off, that's a good point. I was watching the brothers from Orlando, and like I forgot what preacher he brought up, but like he was going to, man, they gonna go back to that state in the kingdom of heaven once we get back there, cause like the elder was going to from Orlando, and the Lord even gonna strip them for their language, man. Cause you know, back in the kingdom, he gonna give us our language, man, the original Hebrew tongue back. But like you were saying, Esau, the only thing they gonna be is like how back then when cavemen they couldn't talk. He's like they gonna be able to understand it. It was, you know, he was going in. It's funny, but like that's what he was going to. The Lord gonna do him that bad, cause it really, like he was saying, he said there ain't gonna be no need for you to talk. You got to do a job. You a servant. You know they already gonna have it in them, but we already know according to the prophecy of Obadiah, man, they gonna be extinct off the earth anyway. So they feel me like you can get to the kingdom, there ain't nothing for you to talk about. You know, you are slaves, man.
just finish this quick precept. They said, and upon thy belly shalt thou go, and dust shalt thou eat in all your days of your life. And that dust represent confusion. But like the brother was just saying earlier, man, you know, Esau, they gonna have that confusion, you know what I'm saying? They ain't gonna never get the understanding and knowledge of the truth to be able to get close to the Most High. Most High ain't dealing with them at all, man. Like, he ain't dealing with them no type of way. You know what I'm saying? He been told us, I think it's Ezekiel 35, man, set your face against Mount Seir, man. You know what I'm saying? You need to go to Genesis, chapter 36, you read about what is Mount Seir, man. That's where the heritage of what Esau, you don't come from, man. So,
You got something?
Yeah, just a quick piece of the way he said.
You got it.
Just because he said he's not dealing with Esau, you know what I'm saying? Just a point to prove that he's only dealing with Israel. So, with Amos 3 and 2, it says, "You only have I known of all the families of the earth. Therefore, I will punish you for all your iniquities." You know what I'm saying? Just showing the Lord is only dealing with Israel. He gave, well, like if you read the book of Romans chapter 9, he's telling you, you know, roughly paraphrasing, he gave the services, the promises, the giving of the law, you know what I'm saying, so on and so forth. He gave all these things to Israel, you know what I'm saying, to no other people. So he's only dealing with Israel. That was just a quick point to prove that. So you got it.
I got a quick precept to your point.
Okay, baby. Now, I'm just saying, like the brother was saying, Esau will never be able to come to the knowledge of the truth. That's the same way. That's double fold. They go along with Esau, Edom, and 2/3 of our people and everybody outside the elect, man. And that's why I wanted to touch on it. I was holding because just like the brother was going to from the jump about the dude that you know did scoffing and mocking. You know, because these people, like he said, he called them name, he know the name. They know certain things about the truth, but they ever learn it, never able to come to the knowledge, to the full knowledge of it.
You got that precept?
I was gonna touch on it, but because I'm gonna read down on it. But I'm gonna go back to 2 Peter 3. I want to just touch on this point real fast. So this 2 Peter 3, and I would just read verse 5 to get to the point, because it's like it was going to about those scoffers coming the last days, because they go on both sides too. You're gonna have scoffers in Israel, and you're gonna have Esau scoffing, because Esau already know, especially these elites, they know the end game, man. They know the judgment coming. That's why they that's why they in such a hurry to push this agenda to 2025, Project 2025. That's why they got Trump setting all these orders off. You know, because they already know the end coming. They know the end game, man. They know the Lord gonna return with the chariots and the angels to destroy this place, man. But just getting to the point, 2 Peter 3 and 5, it says, "For this they are willingly, they willingly are ignorant of that by the word of the Most High, the heavens were of old and the earth standing out of the water in the water." But the point being, these people, they willingly ignorant. Like the brother in the video was mocking, they willingly ignorant. They know the name, they know the truth. People don't broke it down to him. Ain't no telling how many Israelites and counts he done counted. He probably done came across the elders. They see the videos, but they willingly ignorant. They checking and jiving, man. These niggas don't know what the hell they talking about. They mocking, they scoffing. That's what the scripture going to. But just going off that, in the brother point, I'm gonna grab this in Romans 1. And if you want to touch on it, you can. I really want to touch on verse 32. I really want to touch on 32, but you can read up on that after I read this. I just want to read this, get to the point I want to make. This is Romans 1 and 32. Who knowing the judgment of the Most High, it says that they which commit such things are worthy of death, and not only do the same, but have pleasure in them that do them. Because these people, they know the judgment. They know the judgment of the Most High. That's why I say in 2 Peter, they willingly are ignorant. They know the judgment. The prophets already done told you niggas, man. Hey, if you don't keep the command, if you don't come back to the Willie House by Shem Shai, you're gonna get destroyed, man. You're gonna receive the same judgment as the heathen. So like it's telling you in Romans, it says who knowing the judgment of the Most High, it says they that which commit such things are worthy of death. They commit things worthy of death. They already know the judgment. Same thing with Esau. Esau know the end game, man. But he's still gonna do it because, like the scripture tell you, if you paraphrase him, who have resisted the will of the Most High, man. This is all the will of the Most High. But continuing on, just to finish it off one more time, not only do the same, but have pleasure in them that do them. So these people, they take pleasure in that, man. They take pleasure in their mocking, their unbelief. Esau on the same page. That's why it tell you in the book of Wisdom of Solomon 5. I'm just touch on it real fast. This is Wisdom of Solomon 5 and verse 8. It says, what have pride profited us, or what good have riches with our vaulting brothers? Because these people full of pride, they go with 2/3 in Esau, but at the end of the day, just going to the title, they said if they don't believe now, they will believe. Cause this is what they gonna be saying in the end days. They gonna say what have our pride profited us, or what good have riches with our vaulting brothers? Cause you had all this pride, man. You was puffed up. You had all these riches. Esau got everything you could think of, but what have it brought you, man? It brought you damnation and judgment. They go also along with 2/3 of our people with scoffing and mocking, man. You know.
So really, coming off the point you're saying, that's the melting pot, man.
Mm-hmm.
It's that melting pot. So right here, it's book of Micah chapter 3, starting verse 1, and it says, and I said, hear, I pray you, O heads of Jacob, and ye princes of the house of Israel, is it not for you to know judgment? Who hate the good and love the evil, who pluck off their skin from off the bones and their flesh from off their who pluck off their skin from off them and their flesh from off their bones. So man, that's the one that you got these certain false prophets. You know what I'm saying? They break the bones apart. In Ezekiel 37, when he had a vision, how the bones come together, because they Most High put that breath into them, and that breath is word is true. You know what I'm saying? He put them back on their feet, bringing them out their graves. How? Because he give us our true nationality, our true knowledge, and you got people who reject it to this day. You know what I'm saying? They still reject it. But right here, verse 3, the point, Micah 3 and 3 says, who also eat the flesh of my people and flay their skin from off them. They break their bones and chop them into pieces. As for the pot and the flesh within the caldron, and that caldron is really just like a big pot. You know what I'm saying? The melting pot, man. You got people who go off. You got Jake who love the way of the American life, man. You know what I'm saying? They go so far off into his life. Like they talk about what to do with the video. You know what I'm saying? I ain't really see it, but you can just hear how he dumb, man. He dumb. You know what I'm saying? He got it. He can know the name, but he'll still teach off. You know what I'm saying? He'll talk all the other ways besides the way he know he's supposed to speak. They know this judgment, man. And that's what Most High gonna, them prideful ones, the ones like that, man, Most High gonna, he said, man, you know this word, you're gonna get judged according to this word, you know what I'm saying? But a lot of them gonna get destroyed for lacking knowledge anyway. Hosea 4:6, man.
You holding that forever learning? Kind of bring that out, let's brother Tony.
This is 2 Peter 3, and it's verse 7, but I'm gonna start at verse 1. It says, "This know also that in the last days perilous times shall come. For men shall be lovers of their own selves, covetous, boasters, proud, blasphemers, disobedient to parents, unthankful, unholy, without natural affection, truce breakers, false accusers, incontinent, fierce, despisers of those that are good, traitors, heady, high-minded, lovers of pleasures more than lovers of the Most High." Right, and I start right there for right now, because that's all you see throughout the world, man. All you see is people who are covetous. You know what I'm saying? All they want is money. They want cars, clothes. You know what I'm saying? Boasters, people who think they're better than what they really are. You know what I'm saying? They got a little bit of fame. They got a little bit of notoriety, a little bit of you know what I'm saying, notability in this world. And now they think, you know what I'm saying, that they puffed up. You know what I'm saying? They're thinking more of themselves than they really are, man. And blasphemers, that like we talking about with this video, right? This dude, you know what I'm saying, he blasphemed the name of the Most High. You know what I'm saying? He knows it. You know what I'm saying? But he making a joke out of it. You know what I'm saying? He making little TikToks trying to get likes and clicks and views. You know what I'm saying?
That's lucky not to cut you off. But just a quick point. That's taking the name in vain. You know, people think saying goddamn, that's taking the name in vain. Like the did a video on it. But that's actually what's taking the name in vain right there, man. You taking the name where you have about me outside as a joke, as a game, man. What you got?
Quick precept. Luke 12:47, and that servant which knew his Lord's will and prepared not himself, neither did according to his will, shall be beaten with many stripes. And a lot of these people, they could be beaten with many stripes, man, because they know better. And it's just like Bishop Nathaniel, man. You know the Heavenly Father true name. You know the God Son true name, but what he still called him upon as JC and and Power. You understand that? And goes along with scoffers and mockers. Hey, they know the Heavenly Father's true name as well, man. They know the priesthood, they know that they're Hebrew Israelite, but they continue to, be ignorant, they continue to, despise it and serve it, but they still gonna be beaten with many stripes as well, man.
Quick precept, just back to
I want to make this quick point. I don't want to get too far from it. I know the brother finna finish off in it.
I got another precept too.
But just like the brother's reading, like he breaking down, man, now going into it, because just like the brother just brought out, that was a beautiful precept about, these people, they knew the will of their Lord, man. And that's why, like the brother going into in Romans, it says without natural affection, man. And that's like what the elder from Atlanta was going to. These people are without natural affection, understanding, having a good, healthy fear of the Lord, man. That's what that means when you out without natural affection. You see the judgments coming apart. You see what the Lord doing. You see what the Lord got these Edomites doing, man. The Edomites don't give a damn about Jacob, man, about Israel. They finna come down on these niggas, man. And that's the judgment of the Lord. But these people without natural affection, they don't care. They don't even consider it, man. Jake still going to the job, playing around. Jake still in life, playing around, thinking he just gonna get by, man. The Lord finna bring judgment down. Like the scripture tell you, if we're paraphrasing, he shall start with the house of Israel, man, for judgment, man. We're gonna be the ones that get it the worst. That's why it's called Jacob's trouble, man. But brother,
You want me to finish it up?
the brother said he had a piece of it.
real quick. Romans 14:11 to read. For it is written, as I live, saith the Lord, every knee shall bow to me and every tongue shall confess to the Most High. So, like the brother was saying, man, the guy, he know the name. Even Bishop Nate, they know the name. Bishop Nate broke the name down perfectly and what it means. But going back to the title at hand, if you don't believe by now, in that day you will. So in that day, in that time, that Saint, Fat Dude, Bishop Nate, all the other people who sit on the comment board, because people who listen in, they know the names Yahweh and Yahweh Shai. In that day, they gonna call on who? Yahweh and Yahweh Shai. You gotta understand, in the time of trouble, in Jacob's trouble, when you really scared for your life, when you really fear, people gonna be calling on. They gonna be calling on what they know is true. Whether it be Buddha, Allah, Jehovah, Jesus, but the ones who know the true names, like Bishop Nate and like the Fat Dude, they gonna be calling on Yahweh. You feel me? Yahweh Shai, because Jesus ain't gonna get it. Buddha ain't gonna get it. Allah ain't gonna get it. So, again, going back to the title at hand, if you don't believe by now, in that day you will. You feel me? People gonna be coming to you. You say it's Yahweh, right? Or it's Yahweh Shai. Okay, bet, I got you.
You see a lot. It's like, I want you to read it again. Just a quick one. I know I'm gonna let the brother get back to the scripture. But like you said, man, you got people, calling on the wrong names, and in that day, they're gonna call in what they believe in. Jesus Christos, JC, Yeshua, Yah, Elohim. You think you could call the Lord by all these names, man, and in that day, it's not gonna save you. I want to bring out two precepts real fast. I don't want you to read that again after I read this precept, though. But I just want to grab this real fast. Psalms, this the book of Psalms, chapter 9. And I start at verse 9 to get a little context on it. So this Psalms 9 and 9. The Lord also will be a refuge for the oppressed and a refuge in the times of trouble. And they that know the name will put their trust in thee, for the Lord has not forsaken them that seek thee, man. So like it's telling you, the point, verse 10, it says that they that know thy name will put trust in thee. So those that know the true names, that was Yahweh being the name of the Heavenly Father, Yahweh Shai being the name of the only begotten Son, which the world called Jesus Christ, and they gonna put trust in that name, man. Because they know that to be the true name, the Spirit bear witness that those are the true names. That's why it's saying, man, I read it again, verse 10, and they that know thy name will put trust in thee, for the Lord has not forsaken them to seek thee, man. Because the Lord ain't forsaken you. You think the Lord gonna give the elders and apostles, everybody that has the truth, 100% truth, Yahweh Shai, think he gonna get them the wrong name. People been calling Christianity, been calling on Jesus Christ for years, and look at how far these Christians done got, man. Like the brothers was going to, they dumb down, they don't know anything, they break the scriptures down wrong. They still committing sin day to day, man. The Lord ain't dealing with them, man.
But not even that. Quick point. don't nobody scoff Jesus Christ. People don't say, I don't think Jesus Christ is the real name. I don't think Allah or Buddha. They only scoff Yahweh Shah.
Listen, you know it's true.
Exactly. That's how you know it's true. Y'all got Acts 4?
Oh, if you want to touch on it real quick.
Oh, no, yeah, yeah.
But I want to get to bring this point out real fast for brother.
You said what?
I want to bring this point out real fast. Y'all got it.
You got it.
Read that scripture again. That you held, just because I want to make the point of, like you were saying, man. These are the same old spirits from back in the day, man. That's being brought back. Scoffing Mark again. These the same spirits from back in the day, man. Because just like the scripture tell you, those that's gonna follow Yahweh Shai in the regeneration, those are gonna be the elect. But you still got those same wicked niggas back doing the same thing back in their day, man. Everybody gotta come back to slot their life, man. You know. But read it again.
Romans 14:11 reads, "For it is written, as I live, saith the Lord, every knee shall bow to me, and every tongue shall confess to God."
So at the end of the day, man, like you said, going to the title, when Yahweh Shai come back and say everything in order, and that's where everybody gonna bend their knee and confess, man. Cause they gonna know, damn, this was Yahweh Shai the whole time. I was out here playing this him. You know, but I want to read this real fast. Revelation 1:7. Behold, he cometh for the clouds, and every eye shall see him, and they also which pierced him, and all kindreds of the earth shall wail because of him. Even so, amen. So it's really saying the same thing. Cause like it's saying, man, the Lord gonna cover those clouds, being the chariots, the angels. And it says that every eye shall see him, so everybody gonna know. And it says what they gonna wail, man. It says even those that pierced him. So those that persecuted Yahweh Shai, those that have been scoffing, mocking the prophets, those that knew the truth, came across the truth, came across the prophet, they gonna see the Lord in that day. They gonna know. That's why, like the precept you brought out, they gonna bow the knee and call upon the right name, man. You know, cause they ain't gonna have no choice in that day. You know.
I'm gonna read this right quick. So, Acts 4:12 it says, "Neither is there salvation in any other, for there is none other name under heaven given among men, whereby we must be saved." Man, so that's if you, like you said, if you're not calling that name, you know what I'm saying. You're not gonna be saved. You know, it's not gonna happen. And even if you start calling that name in that day, it's gonna be too late. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't wait all this time. Because then you're gonna be in that spirit of what's saying the book of Matthew, where I say that Lord, Lord. You know what I'm saying? That he's not gonna be trying to hear that. You know what I'm saying? But I never knew you. You know, because this whole time you want to bullshit and pussyfoot around. You know what I'm saying? I don't know you now. You know.
That's what I got. What you holding?
What?
That's you holding. What you finna say? And I bring out two pieces.
I was just gonna bring this quick piece up. I got Psalms 110:3. You got it.
Nah, I got two.
Can I just bring this out real fast? Psalms 110:3. It says, "Thy people shall be willing in the day of thy power, and the beauties of holiness from the womb of the morning. Thou hast the dew of thy youth." So just like the brothers were going to, like the precept brother brought out, and like I brought in the Revelation, like I said, hey, thy people gonna be willing in the day of thy power, man. You know. So when people see Yahweh Shai, when they see the salvation, they see the elect getting beamed up. After all these things occur, they're gonna be willing. They go, damn, let me come with you guys. Let me serve Yahweh Shai. I got to call on Yahweh. I need to get friends. They're gonna be willing, man. You know.
They're gonna be trying to figure out what the hell they got to do.
Luke 13:24, man. What you say, man? When the master shut that door.
Nah, that 25 is 25 is right here.
Oh, you bring it out?
Yeah, that's verse 25. Correct.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, go ahead, please. Bring it to the point.
Oh, nah, I was just bringing up the point what the brother saying. They're going to be screaming out, you feel me? But a lot of people correct me, but like, right there, starting at 24 going on down, you know, he talking about, you know what I'm saying, when the Most High shut that door, they're going to be coming up trying to get in, we knocking, they're going to say, I don't know who you are. You know what I'm saying, I don't know who you is. But we bring that out.
Yeah, I'm finna bring out this quick, another good precept. This is going on back up, brother. Hold on, it's in Revelation.
Let me bring this out while you get your picture together. I just found a flight. This Isaiah 52, and I start at verse 5. Verse 5. Now therefore, what have I here, saith the Lord, that my people is taken away for naught, that they rule over them, make them to have, saith the Lord, and my name continually every day is blasphemed. So this is like the point we touching on, man. The Lord name being blasphemed every day. Even going into that video, even going to people playing with the name, knowing the name, or calling on JC, you know, or mocking or saying that, you know, Yahweh Shai is not the name. His name being blasphemed continue daily, like the scripture tell you. But like it's saying right here in verse 6, therefore my people shall know my name. Therefore they shall know in that day that I am he that do speak. Behold, it is I. So just like what we're going to, man. And they gonna know, damn. Well, like we were saying, that's Yahweh Shai. Like he said, and they shall know in that day that I am he that doeth speak. Behold, it is I, man. So the Lord, like, nigga, hey, it's me. And basically, that's what he's saying. Like, in that day, you gonna know Yahweh Shem Shah. It's me. But brother, gotta know, you gotta
Couple precepts. This is the book of Revelation, chapter 11, and verse, so like in verse 12, the back of the brother, he say, and they heard a great voice from heaven saying unto them, come up hither, and they ascended up. And that's the elect being sent up to, the heavens and the chariot. He say to, so like he's saying they ascended up to heaven in a cloud. That cloud is, the chariot. He's saying the enemies beheld them. You understand? So that's the point that I wanted. Because the enemies and the 2/3 and the people that's still on earth, you understand, saying the elect getting beaten up, they're going to be trying to grab at them. They be trying to see what all they can do. Oh, I'm finna get beat up. Oh, how this man get beat up? You feel I'm right beside him. You understand? And they will be, you feel me, grabbing at the elect.
What you got, man?
Look, we put this.
You got wisdom, something. That's a shit.
5 and 2.
I had a headache.
Go ahead.
You got
I bring out 2 more precepts. Go ahead.
Nah,
I'll read it for you.
Go ahead, you can break it down. I ain't sure.
Alright, got it. Quick piece of Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 5, verse 2. It said, when they see it, they shall be troubled with terrible fear, and shall be amazed at the strangeness of his salvation. So far beyond all that they looked for. Because you gotta understand, they're gonna be amazed at the strangeness of our salvation, of the elect salvation. Why? They're not looking for chariots. They're not looking for none of these things. They're gonna be amazed. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna be amazed. They're gonna be mixed emotions, I say. They're gonna be amazed, scared, frying, all type of things. You understand? Cause and plus they not expecting to see, a so-called black man coming with thousands of chariots, bringing judgment upon his earth. Cause what Christianity got them thinking, white man finna come, white long, wavy hair, a smile on his face, you finna go back and reunite with your great grandmother, your cousin that you lost, and all this shit. Like, do they know, hey, it's gonna be straight out of hell, a day of darkness, like the Spirit says, it's gonna be a day of darkness, literally.
So like that, cause y'all, that's just like the elder from Orlando was going to, man. Cause you see what Esau doing now. What Trump do? He just took away the rights for the Air Force to even teach about the Tuskegee man. Now they take away Black history, man. And they just passed that law for about basically about the work
Yeah,
work
like
fair.
how you have equal
Yeah.
rights.
So they trying to take away Jake, man. They really trying to make Jake extinct. They trying to goddamn. They hate, basically, for the point being, man, they hate Jake so bad about the brothers going to, and like he just brought around verse 5, like the elder was saying, man, it's gonna be they're gonna be so amazed because they hate Jake so much. Like they tell you in what is that precept of song, roughly paraphrasing, they try to do away with the name of Israel, but when they realize, damn, a nigga coming back, cause that's how they gonna be in their eyes. Like the brother was saying, Yahweh Shai is the ultimate Judite, and he gonna come back in that sternness, man. You know what I'm saying? He gonna come back. Man, you don't see, not to go too far, but brothers don't see all the dreams. People saying they see Yahweh Shai in dreams and how stern he looked, man. How serious he was, man. So man, it's really gonna lay fear in the hearts of the people when they see this shit, man. That's why I said in Revelation 1:7, they shall well because of him. Cause Yahweh Shai ain't coming back to play. He said, I will not meet thee as a man. They go for everybody. Yahweh Shai ain't coming back for, damn, hey y'all, y'all thought I was white, I'm black. Surprise.
Yeah, what? Joking and shit.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm finna out 2 more precepts. Just going back on the point, the Lord.
Really?
How these people need that.
Really read down before you read that precept. I want to
Talking about wisdom of Solomon.
Yeah, read down to, if you will, Bible side, please read down to 5.
Kind of got you. So it's the book of Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 5, and I'll start back at verse 2. He said, when they see it, they shall be troubled with terrible fear. They shall be amazed at the strangeness of his salvation, so far beyond all that they looked for. And they repenting and groaning for anguish of spirit shall say within themselves, this was he, whom we had sometime in derision.
That's right.
Derision
And a proverb of reproach.
And they're going to people scoffing and mocking the prophets, man. Because people see us as every day at our jobs and everyday life. They see us as regular people in our community. Like, we're not considered nobody, man. So they really gonna be like, damn, he ain't dope. He and they even go, well, Yahweh Shai returning back. Because they make fun of Yahweh Shai. They gonna be like, damn, this the King of Kings, this the Lord of Lords. thought Pretty White Boy was coming back. Pretty Boy Ricky was coming to save us. So
But you know, President, not to cut you off, but President, was it Ronald Reagan said that, you know, he said in one of his speeches, he was like, you know, how much should we fear if that, you know, when God come back, that he a black man. I don't know, brothers.
Yeah, the elder brought that out.
Yeah.
The elder had brought that out.
These elites, you know, the elder was going to this last night in that camp. These elites, you got certain, not even just the elites, but you got certain Edomites that know exactly who Yahweh Shai is. They know that, you feel me? The bone structure, the beard, the eyes, they know exactly what he look like. They know exactly who the descendants are. They know what's going on, man. They know what to look for.
Even going back to Thomas Jefferson, man. Thomas Jefferson had wrote that speech just saying how he feel, you know, if you serve a God of righteousness, what he gonna come back and do. You know, cause they already know what they done did, man. But just continue on.
Verse 4. He said, we fools accounted his life madness and his end to be without honor.
And that's why the brother was going into in the video, man. They making fun of Jake. They making fun of the prophets like, damn, man, he niggas out yelling at motherfuckers. Yeah, yelling at people, they gotta be miserable. They ain't got nothing better to do. They coming out here saying the white man gonna die. He gonna come to captivity. He gonna be our slave. They gotta talk about women. They gotta talk about the children of the world. So they consider us, like I said, man, they count our life madness, man. Like damn, what the hell? This nigga tripping. You see what I'm saying? Continue on.
We still be powerful too. Especially, you know, Esau just like how it be in the movies, you know, at the end of the movie when, you know, they just be in that damning state or whatever the case may be. But this the book of Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 5, verse 5. He said, how is he numbered among the children of the Heavenly Father, and his lot is among the saints.
Alright, man. So they gonna be trying to figure out how the hell this man part of their elect, man. How was this, you know, Yahweh Shai, that so-called black man coming back dealing with him, beating him up? Why I ain't get beaten up? I was coming on JC. I thought I was doing the right thing. I was going to church every Sunday. I paid my tithes. Yeah, I helped the old lady carry her bag to the car. Cause that's what the people think, man. You know, but you got it.
Just bring out these two quick precepts. This is the book of Luke, chapter 13. I started verse 24. And it reads, strive to enter in at the straight gate. And we know that that's the difficult gate. He said, for many, I say unto you, will seek to enter in and shall not be able. When once the master of the house is risen up, have shut to the door, and ye begin to stand without, and to knock at the door, saying, Lord, Lord, open unto us. And he shall answer and say unto you, I know you not, whence ye are. Then shall ye begin to say, we have eaten and drunk in thy presence, and thou hast taught in our streets. But he shall say, I tell you, I know you not, whence ye are. Depart from me, all ye workers of iniquities, man. That's how these scoffers and mockers, these false prophets, these false teachers, the Christianity, the majority of the world is going to be. You know what I'm saying? They're going to feel like they did all the good deeds. They're going to feel like they would deserve to be saved. You understand? They would feel just like the brother dream they had, how the one, you know, that wasn't approved by the other apostle, you know, the Bartar and Ramrod. They were trying to reason themselves on what the things that they did so they could get on the other side, you know, to meet Yahweh Shai in a great gold, you know, mansion. You understand? So, and that's exactly how these folks going to be. You understand? Even some of the Israelites. You understand? So, another quick precept, book of Mark, chapter 16, and verse 15, and it reads, and he said unto them, go ye into all the world and preach the gospel to every creature. He that believeth and is baptized shall be saved, but he that believeth not shall be down. So these unbelievers, you know, these scoffers and mockers, they're going to be down. They're going to be destroyed. The Heavenly Father is not going to play with them. Do the Heavenly Father wish they, do the Heavenly Father want them to repent and return back from their wicked ways? Yes. But hey, the Heavenly Father is a man of his words. You understand? He said he's going to destroy you for your iniquity. That's what's going to happen. The Lord said you're going to be down for being an unbeliever. You're going to be down. That's why the scripture say, hey, don't worry about how the unbeliever is going to be, you know, destroyed. Roughly paraphrasing. You understand? Because, hey, just like, what was we talking about that? Sit down the other day. Man, how these people, you know, they be wicked as hell, and like, the Hellfire still ain't did nothing to them yet. Like, damn, man, you know, they down there harassing the elders and shit at this point, shit. But, you know, the Hellfire, hey, got something planned out for that person, man.
Quick precept out there, just like but say, you know, just how is people who've been ordained to be saved, there's been people ordained to condemn, you know. Jude 1:4 said, but there are certain men corrupt and unawares who were before of old ordained to this condemnation. Ungodly men turning the grace of our higher power into lavishness and denying the only Lord Yahweh and our Lord Yahweh Shah. So man, the same thing, you know, the same way men been set to be ordained to be saved, it's man set to be destroyed, man. It's the same way. I got another quick piece out on the points you had said earlier, you know, just by like I'm trying to think of it wasn't too long ago, but just by like, you know, well, I really bring it out, and then Lord willing, the Spirit come back to what we was talking about. But it's 1 Corinthians 4, and starting at verse 10, it say, we are fools for Christ's sake, but you're wise in Christ. The anointed, Yahweh Shai, he said, we are weak, but you are strong. You are honorable, we are despised. Even to this present hour, we both hunger and thirst, and are naked and buffeted, and have no certain dwelling place, and labor, working with our own hands, being revealed. We bless, being persecuted, we suffer. Being defamed, we entreat. We are made as the filth of the world, and are the offscouring of all things unto this day. I write not these things to shame you, but my beloved sons, I warn you, man. So the way you got ain't Trump doing all these things like that, you know, us having this prophecy, understand that shoot, we ready for it. I mean, hey, just like the video we watching on the way over here, man. Pastor Hart was just talking about how Trump, you know what I'm saying? Trump set a lot of things off that's prophecy being fulfilled. I think he was saying it was Isaiah chapter 19, if I'm not mistaken. We was watching the video in the corner way over here, but yeah, man, gonna be we understand that, you know, it's gonna get hard. It's been that way. It's like we just teaching wrong things and going off, but like the subject of the count today, man, you know, hey, you know what I'm saying? If you don't believe now, you gonna believe when that day comes. And another quick precept about that, you know, going to Proverbs chapter 1. Proverbs chapter 1, starting at verse 20, and it said, wisdom crieth out without, she uttered her voice in the streets. She cried in the chief place of the concourse, and the openings of the gates, and the city she uttered her words, saying, how long, ye simple ones, will ye love simplicity? And the scorners delight in the scorning, and the fools hate knowledge. Turn you at my reproof. Behold, I will pour out my spirit unto you. I will make known my words unto you. And just like the brothers been saying all day, man, you know, we got the true names. We got the 100% truth, man. The Most High giving us these things, but people simple. You know what I'm saying? You simple, you scorners, you wicked. You know what I'm saying? So we know it says, because I have called, and you refuse, I have stretched out my hand, and no man regarded. But you have set at naught all my counsel, and with none of my reproof. I will also laugh at your calamity, and I will mock you when fear cometh. And that calamity, man, like that's really sudden destruction, man, when they come upon you. He said, when your fear cometh as desolation, and your destruction cometh as the whirlwind, when distress and anguish come upon you, then shall they call upon me, but I will not answer. They shall seek me early, they shall not find me. For they hated knowledge and did not choose the fear of the Lord Yahweh. They would none of my counsel, they desired all my reproof. They despised all my reproof. Therefore they shall eat the fruit. Therefore shall they eat of the fruit of their own way, and be filled with their own devices. For turning away of the simple shall slay them. The prosperity of fools shall destroy them. But whoso hearkeneth unto me shall dwell safely, and shall be quiet from fear of evil, man. Fear of evil, man. So it's like such a sad. You know, y'all ain't gonna get it. Y'all ain't gonna believe now, but hey, when that time comes, man, y'all gonna believe, man. Y'all ain't got no choice. Y'all gonna see all these things, y'all gonna be wondering what's going on, y'all gonna be like, damn, I'm calling on Allah, this and that, woo the whole time. Hey, the only way you're gonna get through this is, you know what I'm saying, y'all by y'all shot.
It's only, I had chuckled a little bit because I was holding this, but I ain't know if it was going to come out, but that's exactly what you basically brought out. It's basically the same precept. It's Hosea 5:15. It says, I will go and return to my place till they acknowledge their offense and seek my face, and their affliction, they will seek me early. That's like he's saying, you know what I'm saying? When Israel start to, you know what I'm saying, go through a lot more of these things, they start to go through Jacob's trouble, then they gonna try to, you know what I'm saying, seek the Most High. But at that point, it's gonna be too late. You know what I'm saying? It's not, that's not sincere, man. If you only seeking the Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahushua, when things going wrong, then you know what I'm saying, you're not a true follower of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. You know what I'm saying? Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. But I'm going to read in the NLT too. Same verse, it says, then I will return to my place until they admit their guilt and turn to me. For as soon as trouble comes, they will earnestly search for me, man. Search for me. So, I mean, you're really going to be in that same spirit as Esau Edom, man, because what happened with him? It said, though he sought for it carefully, you know what I'm saying, he sought for it carefully with tears, you know what I'm saying, there was no repentance for him, roughly paraphrasing, you know what I'm saying, that's gonna be the same. You're gonna be in that same spirit, man. He not gonna be trying to hear that. And that, like you said, he gonna laugh at your calamity. Like, you know what I'm saying? You waited too late. You had an opportunity. You had a chance. It's too late for that now.
I got another quick precept. Kind of based off the subject lesson. Is Luke 6, starting at verse 20, and it says, he lifted up his eyes on his disciples and said, Blessed be ye poor, for yours is the kingdom of Yahweh. Blessed are ye that hunger now, for ye shall be filled. Blessed are ye that weep now, for ye shall laugh. Blessed are ye when men shall hate you, and when they shall separate you from their company, and shall reproach you, and cast out your name as evil for the Son of Man's sake. Rejoice ye in that day, and leap for joy, for behold, your reward is great in heaven. For in the like manner did the fathers unto the prophets. But woe unto you that are rich, for ye have received your consolation. In verse 25, is really the real point. He says, woe unto you that are full, for ye shall hunger. And that's right here, the little point I want to break out. He said, woe unto you that laugh now, for ye shall mourn and weep. You know what I'm saying? So, woe unto you that laugh now, for ye shall mourn and weep, man. When that time comes, you don't believe now, your ass gonna believe, man, when that sudden distress will come upon his face, man.
Read this. It's the second Esdras 9, which I read pretty often, but it's a part of the point. I started at verse 7. It says, and everyone that shall be saved and shall be able to escape by his works and by faith whereby ye have believed shall be preserved from the said perils, and shall see my salvation in my land and within my borders, for I have sanctified them from me from the beginning, right? And we know who this is. This will be the elect, right? It says, verse 9, it says, then shall they be in pitiful case, which now have abused my ways, and they that have cast them away despitefully shall dwell in torments. For as such in their life have received benefits, have not known me, and they that have loathed my law, while they had yet liberty, and when as yet a place of repentance was open unto them, understood it not, but despised it, right? Because this is the spirit of these people in it. You know what I'm saying? They're not getting judged expediently, right? Like if you go read the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 8, verse 11, right? Just because they're not getting judged right then and there, as soon as they commit the sinful or wicked act, they feel like it's okay. They don't see a point in changing their ways, because at that point it's like, well, ain't nothing gonna happen. It's the same thing as a child. You know what I'm saying? You have a kid. You know what I'm saying? He do something he know he ain't really supposed to do. But if you spare that rod from that child, he gonna feel like that's okay. You know what I'm saying? He gonna continue to do it, right? But verse 12 it says, the same must know it after death by pain, man. So that's what's gonna happen with these people. You know, they gonna know it. They gonna know after death by pain. You know, they, even though they despising the laws, they don't feel like they have to hearken to the voice of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, they will be punished. You know.
Kind of good point. That's a beautiful point, because like you said, they got to know about death by pain, and that's why like the scriptures going to. That's why the scripture says spit out thy rod. And that's why the Lord not gonna spit a rod. That's why 2/3 of our people got died. That's why the Lord only chose a remnant, man. Cause those was like you said, those was the good kids. Those were the kids that listened. Those were the ones that came up, did the right thing, and they made it to the finish line. But everybody else, they kept being bad. They didn't want to listen. So boom, the Lord not gonna spare a ride. That's why it's funny, cause like we're going to. That's why 2/3 they gotta come back as what the children of the elect, man. So the Lord like, I'm gonna whoop these niggas ass. I'm gonna give them the ultimate punishment. They not gonna come back as kids through their elect. And that's why I said even going to Daniel, Daniel, some gonna come back with what? Everlasting life, but then some will come back with that everlasting shame and contempt. It's like a kid. Like, damn, they gonna come in with that like, right, I'm the one here to get my ass whooped. I'm like, damn, I'm the baby. I was that badass little boy. You see what I'm saying? Cause just how that little badass boy, he walk around all proud. Can't nobody tell me what to do. But as soon as he gets into some shit, as soon as that judgment come, well, he feel me, he in shame and contempt. Like, damn, hanging his head low. You know what I'm saying?
Quick precept.
We got
Back you up. Just because, you know, that's why the Most High Son these captivities, all right, because of what was going on. And of course, that's why, like Brother brought out, they don't have to know it after death by pain, because obviously, you know, captivity wasn't enough, oppression wasn't enough, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, Jake still living up over here. You know, that's why, even when it's Jacob, that's why Jacob's trouble is necessary. Because right now, Jake still had that leeway. Jake still feel, you know, still like he can.
I just add on to your point, because like you said, they still got a leeway, and ultimately they covering what they covering the Esau Edom. Because what they benefit off this system. They feel like they don't need the Lord. What the hell I'm listening to the Lord for? Hell I'm listening to y'all niggas for. I can goddamn go hit 20K. I can go hit 20 band right now. I'm straight. I can goddamn, I can do this. I can go.
Especially Eve.
You see what I'm saying?
Because Eve is in the spirit of, you know, women's rights, you know, being liberated. So Eve is lifted up, man. But,
That was the part I got.
real quick, this is Proverbs 17:10, and it reads, "A reproof entereth more into a wise man than 100 stripes into a fool." So you know, even with that child, you know, that child being Israel, you know, you can whoop a child ass all day, but if they a fool, it ain't gonna matter, right?
I want to bring this out real fast. I know brothers trying to hold it. Just to go off your point, the brother point. Like you were saying, man, if they're a fool, it don't matter because they're not gonna get it. Because just like I was going to, man, they feel like again, these people rooted in the system of Yahweh Shah Shah. But soon the Lord gonna break that covering, man. So I just want to bring out two precepts. This is Isaiah 30:1. It says, "Woe to the rebellious children." So like he was going to the rebellious children. They're like just badass kids, man. And we know that word "woe" mean what? Death or destruction. So again, woe to the rebellious children, saith the Lord, that take counsel but not of me, and that cover what they covering but not of my spirit. They that they may add sin unto sin. So that's what they doing. They're not covering themselves with the spirit of Yahweh Shah. They covering themselves with the ways of Esau Edom, with the ways of these Babylonian ways, man. You know, with the ways of the heathen. They just getting by, like you were saying, so they could do what? Add sin unto the sin. But soon the Lord gonna break that covering, man. So soon shit finna be uncomfortable, man. Jake ain't finna be able to run the bag up, focus on the bag, chase after Eve, or play around, hit the club, or you know, smoke. Do what Jake do, just like he was going to Eve either, man. Eve ain't finna be able to check her ass on TikTok all day and be able to make content and be able to, you know, be able to maybe richer than a man. Cause we know what the scriptures say. In the pre-show, he said, "I have found a new thing in the earth. A woman is now put over a man." Roughly paraphrase. Now the woman, she sat on a high in this kingdom anyway. She sat on a higher pedestal than Jake, man. You see what I'm saying? So I'm gonna bring this out real fast. Just going into about the Lord breaking that, he gonna break that covering soon, man. But this is Isaiah 3:1. For behold, the Lord of hosts, and we know the Lord of hosts means armies. It says, "Do take away from Jerusalem and from Judah the state and the staff and the whole state of bread and the whole state of water." So like the Lord said right now, he gonna take away from Israel, man, the whole state. He said the state of the staff and the whole state of bread and the whole state of water. So in other words, he finna break this whole system down. Because right now, what we dependent and leaning on the system of Esau, man. You know, we leaning on that staff. That's why the Lord said he gonna break that staff. What's the staff used for? To hold up. The Lord said he gonna break the staff. He said he gonna break the whole state of bread and the whole state of water, man. You know, Jake ain't finna be out here living lavish, be able to eat. Israel ain't gonna be, they ain't doing that no more. And he already bringing it down on what? The northern kingdom, man. I was going through it. Esau's trying to get their ass out of here. Ain't no more living lavish coming to America and be able to get all these good blue collar jobs like they do. You know, and live good. Drive the big boy trucks, F-150s. You know, that's over with. As soon as the Lord for the cut out on Jake, man.
Infrastructure working shit, man.
You know, so.
Just like quick precept on that too, cause we had did a sit down the other day. We was kind of talking about that, man. You know, like the true riches, man. Like true riches is just the word is wisdom, man. You know, having this understanding of Yahweh Shah. You know, you wanna follow the ways of Babylon. You know, knowing this place gonna be destroyed. Like the brother say, man. You won't. You know, also you just say this too. In Proverbs chapter 30, man, verse 8, 9. You know, talking about praying for the daily bread. You know, praying for what's convenient for us. You know what I'm saying? They get roughly paraphrased. They get too much money. You know what I'm saying? They try to look like, oh, I don't need the Lord. Or they poor, they want to go take the Lord name in vain. They want to go trap, do all this and that. Like you saying, man, brother want to go out there. Why would I listen to y'all? I can just go get me $20,000. I can go get this and that. But you gonna really understand, you know, one thing about the precept out to it, about it too, but like, it's talking about how the money ain't gonna save you, bro. Like, the money ain't gonna do nothing for you at all. But it's quick precept right here, Proverbs 16:12 starting at verse 16, it says, how much better is it to get wisdom than gold, and to get understanding better to be chosen than silver. The highway of the upright is to depart from evil. He that keepeth his way preserveth his soul. It says, pride goeth before destruction, and haughty spirit before a fall. Man. He says, better it is to be of an humble spirit with lowly than to buy the spoil with the proud, man. So you don't want to get caught up in the way, man. You know what I'm saying? You want to have this wisdom. You want to get in this truth, man. You want to have the understanding of how about you how to shot. That's the only way you have a chance of overcoming all this was in the con. And they showing you previews of it daily, man. They showing you previews of it all the time, man. Y'all people so simple that you try to look over it just because you still, like brother say, I still like waiting on tax time, still waiting on the fire, everybody still like trying to go get a new car, this and that. And I'm saying that you ain't, you know what I'm saying, you do what you gotta do, but you people love it, man. You people love it.
You got one?
Yeah.
Go ahead, you got it.
This is Book of Job, chapter 21. I started verse 13, but this is just going in off of that point how you said it. You know what I'm saying? These people that don't, you know, they feel like what's the point of this? You know what I'm saying? I can go make me some bread. I can go give me some hoes. I can go, you know, do this and that and the third. You know what I'm saying? They don't see a profit. You know what I'm saying? But that's again, the scriptures tell you these are the things that we don't see. Right? So Job 21:14 or 13, it says they spend their days in wealth and in a moment go down to the grave. Therefore they say unto the Most High, depart from us, for we desire not the knowledge of thy ways. What is the Almighty that we should serve him, and what profit should we have if we pray unto him? Like they don't see a point. You know what I'm saying? They don't see the profit. They don't understand. You know that this is what's going to mostly benefit you out of all things upon heaven and earth. You know what I'm saying? This is it. You know what I'm saying? But again, verse 15, they say, what is the Almighty that we should serve him, and what profit should we have if we pray unto him, man? This is the way Jake is, man. Jake feel like they can get everything on their own. They got that I can do bad all by myself mentality, you know what I'm saying? They don't see a reason to hearken to the voice of the Lord, man.
Okay.
Two precepts, real fast. That's a great precept, great point. Just to bounce off of you, this is Malachi 3 and verse 14. It says, ye have said it is vain to serve the Most High, and what profit is it that we have kept his ordinance, and that we walk mournfully before the Lord of hosts? It says that now we call the proud happy, yea, they that work wickedness are set up, yea, they that tempt the Most High are even delivered. So just bouncing off the brother, like you were saying, that's what these people send in their hearts, man. It's vain to serve the Most High. He says, what profit is it me that we have kept his ordinance? They feel like, what's going to profit me if I keep the commandments? If I start doing what I'm doing in wickedness, or if I start smoking more weed, gambling, whatever, you know, they doing in wickedness, it feel like if I start doing that, and then what is going to profit me? And then, like it said, it says that we have walked mournfully before the Lord of hosts. Because, you know, people in that spirit are like, if you talking about stuff like this, it's like, oh, boy, you negative, or you down. So that's why they said, what shall we? That's why they said, what? And we have walked mournfully before the Lord. Because they feel like, why I'm finna get in that spirit of mourning for? They feel like, why I'm finna get in that spirit of feeling bad about the world or bad that we was in slavery, because you're supposed to. That's how I was set up, man. You see what I'm saying? And then, like it said in verse 15, it says that now we call it a proud happy, because what, these people proud, we call them the proud happy. Niggas just walk around all puffed up, yeah, but he living good, and I know he had it, he got it, that nigga, he got it. Because what, at the end of the day, the Lord just gonna take all this shit from you, man. It'd be good for a moment, man. But then, like it says, in the day that work wickedness are set up, yeah, that took the Most High even deliver, because that's what you see now, man. People that's going against the will of Yahweh outside, they living deliciously in this kingdom, man. You know, they in good states. But I want to read this real fast, just to bounce off that point the brother brought out. This is real fast, Ecclesiastes 7 and 1, because just like you both were saying, they like, what purpose am I to serve the Most High? But not understanding, we doing this for a greater reward. We doing this for salvation's sake, for everlasting, to build a good name with the Lord. You see what I'm saying? That's what this is going into. So that's Ecclesiastes 7 and 1. A good name is better than precious ointment. So we having that good name with Yahweh Shai, and knowing this is a good servant, I can depend on him. I can call him if I need him. That's better than anything, man. That's better than the riches you could ever have in this kingdom. That's better than all the hoes, cars, the glory you can get in this kingdom. That's better than 10 minutes fame. That's better than 10 minutes of fame in this kingdom, man. Because a nigga sell his soul to go viral. To go viral on TikTok. Nigga do anything. Nigga eat some shit. You know what I'm saying?
$1.
So you're saying, so Just from the time, a good name is better than precious water in the day of the death than the day of one's birth. It is better to go to the house of mourning than to go to the house of feasting, for that is the end of all man, and the living will lay it to his heart. So like what he's going to, people fight, that's nigga, why would I go into the house of mourning? But the Lord said, it's better to go into the house of mourning. You go into the house of feasting. The Lord said, what? That's the end of all things. And that's why even going back to the scripture say it's gonna be like the days of Noah, people in that house of feast spirit. What do they say? Partying, marrying, drinking, doing their own will, man. You give it over to their own lust, man, their own wickedness, man. But like the Lord said, that's the end of all things, and that's why everybody gonna fall right into that trap, you know. And that's why I also say what the Lord shall come as a thief in the night, man. Cause people don't see it coming, cause they ain't worried about it. Like feel like we're going to. Well, I'm finna be negative or look at this. That ain't profiting me. But brother.
But I just got
I got a quick precept. You go ahead.
oh yeah, this is the little quick precept right here. Proverbs 8 verse 13. It says, "The fear of the Lord is to hate evil, pride and arrogancy, and the evil way, and the froward mouth do I hate." So the most I hate all that shit, around that pride, all around that arrogancy, man. You know that froward mouth person you so hard to deal with. Most I hate that, man. You know, the most I hate you when you doing it, you done for, man. So I just want to get that quick precept, man.
This is a quick precept back on the brother. How we're trying to basically be in good times with the Heavenly Father. So this is the book of Matthew chapter 25 and verse 21, and it reads, "His Lord said unto him, Well done, thou good and faithful servant." And that's the end all be all goal that we want to hear. You understand? When we're receiving that crown of life. You understand? We want to hear that, well done, thou good and faithful servant. Yeah, that's what we're doing, and that's what we've been to the Heavenly Father, Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. You know what I'm saying? We're doing what's lawful. We're doing the good deeds. We're showing him that we love him. Like it's saying 1 John 5:3 and John 14:15. 1 John 5:3, paraphrase, say, "For this is the love of the Heavenly Father, for that we keep his commandments, that his commandments are not grievous." You know what I'm saying? Meaning hard. You know what I'm saying? We know that we're still in captivity in these fleshly bodies, so therefore we will, you know, we may accidentally go out just, you know, but that's why, you know, Yahweh shall die for our sins for their sakes. But continuing on, start from the top, he said, "His Lord said to him, Well done, thou good and faithful servant. Thou hast been faithful over a few things. I will make thee ruler over many things. Enter thou into the joy of thy Lord." You understand? So the Heavenly Father is going to, you know, well, when we are part of the elect, you know what I'm saying, we know that the elect is going to be the rulers, you know, will be helping, you know, rule the kingdom of heaven along with Yahushua, King David, and the servant. You understand? But, that's all I got enough quickly. So too, 1 John 2:15 is backing up the brothers again about, you know, things of this world. So 1 John 2:15 says, "Love not the world, neither the things that are in the world. If any man love the world, the love of the Father is not in him. For all that is in the world, the lust of the flesh, and the lust of the eyes, and the pride of life, is not of the Father, but is of the world." You know, the people of this world, you know, they determined to, you know, get the nicest cars, the nicest houses, you know, the baddest bitch, etc. You understand? These are things that people desire in this world. You know, the money, cars, clothes, hoes, the fame, etc. You understand? Well, all this shit is really just the pride of life. You understand? And like it say, it's the pride of life. He said it's not of the Father, but it's of the world. So those things are of the world. You understand? We're doing the thing that of the Heavenly Father. You understand? What is that? Follow laws, commandments, highways and byways, lessons, feeding the sheep, and etc. You know what I'm saying? Like the brother said, hey bro, we got a bigger picture. You know, we're doing these things for, you know, the bigger sake. You know what I'm saying? For that salvation. You understand? They doing it for the temporary feeling. We doing these things for the everlasting feeling. You understand? For the eternity feeling. How we gonna put it?
This is the book of 1 Corinthians 9, and I start at 24. Right, it says, "Know ye not that they which run in a race run all, but one receiveth the prize? So run that ye may obtain. And every man that striveth for the mastery is temperate in all things. Now they do it to obtain a corruptible crown, but we an incorruptible." Right. So just like the brother was saying, they do these things for the vain glory, man. But we have understanding that the things that we do, the work that we put in, the labor that we abide in, we know that's going to get us that incorruptible crown. Incorruptible crown meaning what? A crown no man can take from us, man. That crown, right, pertaining to the one in the second Esdras, the second chapter, right? That crown right there, that's given to us of Yahweh Shah, man. You know what I'm saying? That's a crown that nobody can take, nobody can break. You know, that's an incorruptible crown. Now they do it for, you know, the praise of mere men. You know what I'm saying? But we do it for the praise of Yahweh Shah, man.
Quick point. And that go into your bishop next and your false prophets, man. You know, doing this shit for the bag, man. You know, doing it for that corruptible crown, doing it for numbers, man. Oh, we got the most numbers in our account. You know, we hit the cash out. That's a corruptible crown, man. We want the incorruptible, man. You know, that's even going into that crown in the edges, man. We want to be crowned by Yahweh Shai. We give a damn about the bag here, about big numbers, man. You know.
Really kind of brought out what I was about to get into, man. You know, we chase after this world so much, but you know, Paul said, man, he'd rather be absent from the body, be with the Most High, man. Like, cause it ain't nothing down here. You know, we're gonna bring that out too. 2 Corinthians 5:8. Paul saying in the Corinthians, he say, we are confident, I say, and willing rather to be absent from the body and be present with the Lord, Yahweh, man. You know, same thing with Job, man. What Job say in Job chapter 3, man. You know, why he ain't die? Why he ain't die? He was born. Why he even born? He said, why not die when I was born, man? What paraphrase you feel? Cause he ain't want to be down here in this wicked ass place, man. Y'all want to have all this shit. Y'all want to have yeah, for sure. That's why.
I don't think about that account, cause Joe was going through it, man. Joe told the most, he say, "Why you keep me at birth?"
Yeah, but real shit. Y'all try to have all this shit down here, man. You don't even understand, like, you feel me?
That's how you not cut y'all, but man, that's how this world have you, man. This world will beat you down, but the curses, you know, just going through it, man, catch a hell on a daily, man. Hey, Joe say, man, why you keep me at birth, man?
Bro,
and like going to Paul said, man, we rather be absent from the body than be present with y'all by me out shot, man. Ain't nothing gonna be greater than that, you know.
Was it true? Just based on what the brother said, ain't nothing greater than that. All that little fame, glory, all that the world love, like the brother brought out, man, the love of the world, all that, having the hoes, the cars, all that, man. All that shit weak and whack, man, because it's all gonna be done away with. All gonna be gone, man. This is right here, everlasting, man. It's everlasting, you feel me? We're gonna beat death. You know what I'm saying? Like, talk about the incorruptible crown. You know what I'm saying? So, but just want to get that point out there, man. Y'all stop chasing after this world. That shit ain't got nothing for you. Not your rest, please.
I just want to say this real quick, you understand? But same way we gonna be excited to see Yahweh Shah, you know, joyful and things like that. Same way Yahweh Shah gonna be excited to see us. You understand? Yahweh Shah just sitting up there. Hey, he's sitting up there. He just excited and ready. It's the same as we. You understand? He just sitting up there with the Heavenly Father and angels. You understand? As soon as he get up there, it's gonna be like a great, you know, big party. Like, you feel me? Like, cause once we gonna be happy, he gonna be happy. Just like I think he, you know, how the kingdom of heaven is so precise and perfect. Just for the elect, you know, for his sake as well, you know, cause he's first, you know. But hey, he getting everything right, you know, for us as well. You understand? Just like this carnally, you understand? But just like, you know, when we was kids and on Christmas, you know, go in the living room or whatever, and while you open the presents, your parents just sitting back like, you like that, don't you? Just wait. You feel like you like that, don't you? Just wait to see what else I got planned for you, or what else I got in other box you open. You know, that's how many gifts and treasures, and that's how much more the kingdom of heaven is going to be. You know what I'm saying?
That's a beautiful point. That thing kind of brought tears to my eyes, because you got to think, bro. You got Yahweh Shai in the event. These were the first created. It's gonna be like a big reunited. Like Yahweh Shai already knew this from the beginning. Everyone was handpicked by Yahweh Shai. Yahweh Shai was predestined. Like, wow, man, like, you know, he ain't seen somebody so long, bro. And you find it, it's like, well, it's gonna be joyful. Like, you ain't gonna have the feeling side. Like, the feelings and the feeling, you can't even explain this feeling. It's just gonna be joyous though. Like you said, that's a good point though. It's gonna be joyous.
So I got a quick precept coming out that John chapter 14. I started at verse 1. He said, "Let not your heart be troubled. You believe in Yahweh, believe in also me." He said, "In my Father's house are many mansions. If it were not so, I would have. It's like, if it were not so, I would have told you. I go prepare a place for you. And if I go and prepare a place for you, I will come again and receive you unto myself, that where I am, that you may also be," man. So, man, I was like, gonna be happy to see us, man. He's going to prepare a place. He's getting it right for us, man. Set it up, man. So we gotta do our part. We gotta do our part.
You saying exactly how we like it, to the females, to the treasures, to the land, to the rulership, to the righteousness, to everything.
Everything a nigga want down here, we building up for it right now.
We have it 10 times more, it's gonna be all right. You know,
I got this closing precept though. Once I got that.
I got a closer previous.
Me as well.
Just to add to the point, going back to the title, man, cause and if you don't believe now, if you ain't with the truth. I mean, if you ain't got like the scripture tell you Revelation, paraphrasing, he that be wicked still let him be wicked. He that is righteous still let him be righteous, man. If you ain't really got with the program now, we really don't give a damn, man. You know, just keep being an unbeliever, cause you ain't doing nothing against the truth anyway. You know, you're not profiting us anyway, man. Like just like that video you showed me, I see what the elder was saying, man. Like he was saying, hey, I hate these weak niggas, man. Just keep them away. We don't need them. We don't need people that don't believe, man. We don't need unbelievers. Like brother was bringing out, I want to say at the last count, how he was saying the Lord needs soldiers, man. So it like just, I'm just bringing this out, man. This is Romans 3 verse 3. It says, for what if someone did not believe, shall that unbelief make the faith of the Most High without effect? God forbid. Yet let the Most High be true, but every man a liar, as it is written, that thou mightest be justified in thy sins and mightest overcome when thou art judged, man. So it come to none effect anyway, man. You know, we out here trying to overcome, you know, just battle with the flesh and the spirit, man, to please y'all by spirit. I try to get the kingdom of heaven, man. If you don't believe, man, just stay out of the way.
that's why the Heavenly Father created the elect in the first place. You understand? He know he come back to save. Shit, he already know that he can destroy you 2/3 niggas. Therefore, we don't give a fuck about y'all anyway, because y'all will be destroyed at the end of the day, regardless.
All these things are for the elect saints, bro.
God, we had to wait on the 2/3, but we'll never get out of here. That's why you have to be the elect. You want to bring out my ideas?
Go ahead.
Okay. So this is book of Isaiah chapter 33 and verse 6, you know, a classic. And it reads, and wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times and strength of salvation. The fear of the Lord is his treasure. You know what I'm saying? So this is going back to the title at hand. So I can get it. Title at hand. If you don't believe now, and then day you will. You understand? And us, you know, having that knowledge, understanding the wisdom, and that's gonna be our stability. You know, during those times, during that day, during the times of trouble and etc. You know what I'm saying? Because while everybody else panicking and while hell breaking, we gonna be the one that's calm. You understand? Just like now, we understanding the deep precepts and the deep mysteries while remaining calm. You understand? People receive these things, or they try to receive these things, and they try to read these things, and they don't receive it. I forgot the point that Apostle Goodbar made. But hey, we can receive these things and remain calm. You understand? Why everybody else, hey, they panic or can't even receive it. You understand? But you know, this wisdom and knowledge is going to be the strength, you know, and the salvation. You know what I'm saying? Especially that fear of the Lord.
No beautiful point, man. This is you got something, Rachel?
I can't even think about it, because like the brother was going to, the Lord gave us these things, we can stay remain calm, but like he was saying that precept, he said I had given you a I can't think about it. It'll come to me. You got you close down. Nah, he was saying I given you a I had to give man, I can't think of the word, but it's just crazy. I had literally thought about it and it went away. That's why I was like probably need to bring it out. But you go to close out. Well, he basically was saying he gave us like a basically the spirit, in other words, but it's not that word. Basically he gave us the spirit like he said to retain these things.
The unction?
Yeah, he gave us the holy unction, man. Come on, that's it. He gave us the holy unction to understand these things so we can retain it, man. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. Because if we didn't have that holy unction and understanding the spirit, you know, like we'll freak out in the flesh, like you was talking about before camp, man. You'll bug out. You'll act out. You'll crash out, man. You know. What you got?
This is the book of Luke 12 and 30, and it reads, for all these things do the nations of the world seek after, and your Father knoweth that ye have need of these things. But rather seek ye the kingdom of God, and all these things shall be added unto you. Fear not, little flock, for it is your Father's good pleasure to give you the kingdom. You know, just basically backing up the brothers, man. Of course, we got the greatest reward, and you know, we got the greatest punishment. But along with that, we got the greatest test, man. Because it's like, you know, of course, you know, we need fleshly bodies, and you know, we living day to day, so we trying to figure out, you know, how to eat, you know, how to keep everybody happy, you know, what works for me, you know, blah 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 blah. But yeah, those are small things. The text we should be worried about is, keep the commandments, walking in faith, doing the works, all right, being a true believer. Because, this shit in the world, that's what the nation seek out. The nation seek out the, let me get well, let me feed my family, blah, 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 blah. The Most High gonna do those things, we ain't gotta worry about that, right? So, that alone right there makes you a true believer, leaning on the Most High. But with that, man, Lord will, this camp was edifying. And again, till next time, we'll have to close out by giving all praise, all honor, and all glory to the Most High.
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Kakwadash.
Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, Shalom, and Shalom to Coach Fleabag.
Shalom.